We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Max Fried is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Gavin Lux. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. His prior history in this matchup has gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. First offering on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's set and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1 home. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Next up is Max Muncie as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 21 homers and 82 runs batted in. The 0-1 offering.
Ball back outside.
Hey, I can't have one of my best off the plate.
Set, and the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Bryant to the opposite field. Back goes Peterson to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, a risky send right there, Dero. With no outs, they're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
And that brings up Javier Baez. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is in the air to left field. Pollock on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fourth, the pitcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Corey Seeger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6. the right fielder, number 31, John.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hard hit ball to short. There's Baez. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Yep, that ball went out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
.30 pitch. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So digging in now, Nico Horner. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. A runner at second, nobody out. A curveball hit right back at him. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Almora.
A man at second with 1 down, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Max Fried, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Called strike 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Corner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 48.
Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bryant is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fastball well outside. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Here's Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Kershaw looks in. Here's the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Glove by Turner. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncie is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again, or goes up under his chin, or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Corey Seeger, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Oh and 1, here it comes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 31, Josh.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is...
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. The 0-1 offering.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. One run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count still full, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, that's out.
4-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. with this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
Stepping in, David Bodie. He drew a walk his first time up. Kershaw's ready. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Now the 1-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box, Nico Horner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. Will Smith is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Bryant moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. The 1-0 home. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Up next to the third baseman, Justin.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. The runner scores from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Corey Seeger, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 3-1.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Almora.
Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 3 homers and 25 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he fouls this one off. Caratini stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Takes this the other way to right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Will Smith waits on deck. Full count. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Will Smith.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. The second walk Kershaw has allowed in the outing.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Gavin Lux. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hard hit at third. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Brad Wick takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 38.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Wick rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncie. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's the 0-1.
That's outside.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3 runs already home here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Corey Seeger, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers lead this one 8-1. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In the air to straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Lux backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Will Smith. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Almora Jr. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt, and he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kris Bryant. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch.
Nope. That's inside.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The man on third with 2 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 3 and 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. In the air, out to right. Peterson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Tyler Olson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 59, Tyler Olson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Number 48.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Olson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncie.
Into the box now, Max Muncie. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch.
That's out.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Standing in, Corey Seeger. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ground ball left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Los Angeles, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike two. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Treinen, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Happ with a 2-1 count now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. David Bodie would be next. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, David Bodie. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. In now, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
31, Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Striding in once again, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In there at the letters 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 24 home runs and an even 80 RBIs. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Gavin Lux, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tepera, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that misses 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit to short. There's Baez on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ross Stripling, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Digging in, Nico Horner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Up top, it's 2-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Right side. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Kyle Schwarber will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fastball just inside. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0.
Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clayton Kershaw picks up his team best 14th win in this one. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.